Our first speech is from Steve Lamie, and it's from the entertaining speaker speech number 3, and it's to make them laugh. And Steve's goal is to tell a funny story with a message. His speech is going to be 5 to 7 minutes, and the title of the speech is Girls, Girls, Girls. So please welcome Steve Lamie.
Morning, Toastmasters. This morning, I'm going to tell you about my girlfriend. And I am married. Yes, that's right, I have a girlfriend. Well, maybe not a girlfriend. Actually, I have several girlfriends. And yes, I am married. This Saturday, actually, my wife and I will celebrate our 17th wedding anniversary. Now, before you judge me, let me tell you a little bit about my girlfriends. Let me explain. My wife actually knows all my girlfriends. And she was actually the first one to inform me that I even had girlfriends. I met my first set of girlfriends at Ace Hardware on Front Street. Ace is about 8 blocks away from my office, and I go to Ace all the time. I go there sometimes twice a day. I go there so often that if I'm not there for a couple days, the employees actually start to worry about me. I love hardware stores, but I especially love Ace. You can go in there and get a 50-cent bowl that comes with $5 worth of service. Unlike going to Home Depot or Lowe's, where I wander around aimlessly, and the employees almost seem to look away or walk away from me where I need help. As they say, Ace is the place. When I go into Ace, there are several knowledgeable employees there, and the majority of them are women. So if I go in and I need some help, I go into the paint department, and Michelle will help me. Or over in aisle 6, Lindsay helps me. Or over at the checkout, Casey will help me check out. One day, honest to God, I was in Ace, and 3 to 4 employees said hi to me by name. Said, "Hi, Steve." "Hi, Mr. Lamie." "Hi, Steve." I get to the checkout counter. Krista looks up. She says, "Hi, Steve." I stopped and looked at her, and I'm like, how come everybody knows me? She's like, "You're here all the time." I'm like, yeah, that's right. And if you guys sold salami and beer, I wouldn't have to go anywhere else. I first learned that I actually had girlfriends when I sent my wife into Ace to get some paint. I said, "Go to the paint department, talk to Michelle." She's like, "Michelle, is she your Ace girlfriend?" I'm like, yeah, that's right. She's one of my Ace girlfriends. Now, I have other girlfriends scattered around town. McGuff's, Tractor Supply, and even Tom's. One of my favorite girlfriends works at the bank. Her name is Jenny. You see, I have this job for Munson. I'm the medical director for their diabetes clinic. I work a few hours a week doing that. And Munson actually sends me a check as opposed to direct deposit that I get from my office. Getting a check is great. Now, I'd prefer cash. My dream is to get paid in cash, $5 bills every Friday, and just stuff it in the wallet. But a check's pretty darn good. It's so much more gratifying than direct deposit. You get to actually see and feel something for all your hard work. So when I get paid for months, and I like to take my check into the bank, and if I'm lucky, I get Jenny as a teller. Now, Jenny is this attractive, blonde-haired, 20-something young lady. She's very sweet, and she always calls me by my first name, which is a huge boost to this 40-something, balding father of 4. So this routine with my bank girlfriend Jenny has played out week after week for about the last year. I get my check, take it in the bank, I talk to Jenny, cash my check, stuff the cash in my wallet, beer and cigarette money for the week. But then things started to go south recently. I thought I was Jenny's one and only. I thought I was the only one she said hi to. But about a month ago, I was standing at the counter, talking to Jenny, cashing my check. She looks up, over my shoulder, huge smile on her face, and she says, "Hi, Alfred." I'm like, Alfred? Who the heck is Alfred? I turn around, and Alfred's this 80-year-old guy walking into the bank. I was not Jenny's only boyfriend. She had boyfriends. What a terrible blow to my ego. Now, I could have probably looked past this whole Alfred incident, but things got real bad 2 weeks after that. I was in the parking lot, signing my check. I look into the pickup truck sitting there that I'm parked next to, and Jenny's in there kissing her real boyfriend. Oh my God, I was crushed. Things could never be the same. When I was formulating this speech, and these are all true stories and true people, and my wife actually knows all these people, and she says, "Oh, you're going to go see your ace girlfriends or your bank girlfriends," and it's all in fun. But I sat back and I started thinking about, well, what is it I'm trying to convey, and what is the message here? And it really revolves around relationships and community. You know, I could put my game face on and not smile at anybody, and not talk to anybody, and not get to know anybody. But what kind of fun is that? It's so much better to go to these places and get to know people and get a sense of community. To buy something from someone local and get to know them as opposed to the internet. And it's not just women. There are plenty of men that help me out at these fine establishments. So, for you married fellas out there, a few rules on having girlfriends. It's okay to have girlfriends as long as your wife knows about it and they work at Ace Hardware. Don't forget to know some of the fine men that work at these places. And lastly, you may think that you are her one and only, but she has other boyfriends, and she's nice to them as well.